Hi everyone, Scott Smith in cloudy Southern California. Talk about having a special vehicle for you today. This is the ultimate driving machine. We've got the next gen F90 BMW M5. And we've got it in one of the most premier colors that's come out in the last few years is the Nardo gray. So, and what's interesting with BMW, when you do special colors, special order colors, they don't let you mass produce them. So that's one thing about this color. There's not that many out there. Before the factory said, nope, we're not going to be doing that color on the car anytime soon. So definitely not just the vehicle, but also the color. And then my ordering manager, Amir, did a phenomenal job on picking out some of the carbon fiber accents to put on this, which I'll go over. So first, let's look at those wheels. Style 706M. Now they're a 20-inch. We ordered them in the black, as you can see there. And they're 20 by 9.5 up front. And we've got 20 by 10.5 in the back. And then, you know, BMW with their brakes, they've got some serious, and we know on this car you need to have some serious brakes. So this is your M compound brakes here. You've got nearly 15-inch rotors up front, 6-piston. Fixed caliber setup, and then in the rear we've got a single piston floating caliber setup with nearly 15-inch rotors in the back, and they definitely do a nice job on the paint job with that blue. Now, one thing that was interesting with this car, because you know, with so many videos I've done on M models, is the front track is more than an inch wider than the rear, which I guess, talking to a few people, with with an all-wheel drive system, you do see that more often than none. So, and I'm finally so happy that BMW, because I've talked about this with many of employees here at the dealership, about when are we going to get an all-wheel drive, M car. They did an amazing job, I think, on the X5M, X6M with their all-wheel drive systems on that car, and the performance that you have on an SAV, sports activity vehicle. But now finally having it in the M cars is amazing, especially the new 0 to 60s and the serious performance we have coming out of this car. So I'll talk to you about that in just a minute when we get to the engine and everything. But check out your full adaptive LED lights. No front license plate mount, so it looks clean and plush. The double-ribbed signature M kidney grills. Let's go ahead and go to the side. As you can see, you got your nice side grille here with the M5 insignia. Let's go around to the back. Man, what a nice job. One of the items that the manager ordered was the rear carbon fiber diffuser. So as you can see here, very nice, got some sharp edges. A great addition to the back end of this car. Go ahead and have Chelsea have some fun. Wow. Man, that has some serious slap in there, doesn't it? Man, BMW just keeps taking their exhaust systems to the next level. Now the car, what's interesting with the car is that it's just under 4,400 pounds, which is virtually the same weight as our previous F10 M5, but you're picking up an all-wheel drive feature in this car. Length, couple inches longer, 195.5, just under 75 inches wide and 58 inches tall. So it's pretty much bigger than the previous 5 in every dimension, but always doing the weight savings. And one thing I really need to show you is the carbon fiber roof. Finally have that on a an M5 car. We finally got the big carbon fiber roof, so definitely helps with the rigidity and the weight savings. But let's go ahead, say hi to Chelsea, and look at the power plant on this thing. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
Good. How was that restaurant?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is a beast. Let's check out the power plant here. Do have the S63 engine here, BMW's legendary 4.4 liter V8. We've got twin scroll turbos on here. They're producing over 24 psi in boost, so you've definitely got some massive power coming out of this. It is rated at 600 horsepower, and the torque is awesome at 553. Now BMW's rating 0 to 60 is 3.2. Now you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but Car and Driver did their magazine did their review on the car, and they got it down to 2.8, I think, in just full race mode. So that just blows my mind with the new areas we're getting into for 0 to 60. And we kind of talked about it in the past. I know I have with, you know, with an all-wheel drive setup. You know, we're going to be able to get that 0 to 60 to even lower numbers. And being able to take this, you know, the MX Drive all-wheel drive system from an, you know, all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive to a four-wheel drive sport, and then also to a two-wheel drive. What a great option you have in this car, depending on what you want to do and what kind of driving you're going to be doing. And the car even has over 5 inches of clearance. So if you are someone who's actually going to drive it in the winter time, it's actually something that's possible. So let's go ahead and close this up. All right, Chelsea, let's go ahead and head to the back seat. Let's show them the leg room back there. She's 5'6" without the heels. She had it set up comfortably, definitely where she was in the front seat. But with BMW making it a couple inches longer, with an extra inch of leg room in the back seat, that always helps out. And you can see the climate control system there in the back. A couple charging ports for you. But a great design on the leather, the stitching, and also the black headliner. So let's go back over here. We do have the manual side sunshades for both windows, and this car does have the Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround sound system. It's 1400 watts with 16 speakers, so you definitely can have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, and the contrast stitching. Obviously more places to put water bottles and drinks in the back seat, so they do think about us Americans. All right, Chelsea, let's have you jump out of the back seat. We'll show them the trunk back here. There we go. Now it's got 18 cubic feet of total storage, but about 14 cubic feet of storage for luggage. And then obviously you can fold down the seats like we've had for years in the 5 Series. And it's nice, just that center piece can go down by itself in case you do need to run stuff through and you have 4 passengers. What's nice too is they have done with the mats also. They put a little indicator on them there for the M5 for the Motorsport division. And you got a little bit of storage on the side. Definitely got plenty of room for multiple golf club bags back here. And it does have the kick to open, kick to close feature, but it always seems to work off camera, but it gets a little shy every time we seem to try to film it. Yeah, it's very reliable, guys. It works great, and ladies, but for some reason it's so funny, you know, whenever we go to film it, the thing gets camera shy. So definitely a reliable feature through BMW. So, and it's nice to have. I've used it multiple times on my previous BMWs. All right, yeah, we'll close that up. Let's get Chelsea back in the driver's seat. All right. Let me show you some of the features. Now this new trim that we have is called aluminum carbon structure, I think, isn't it? Dark trim?
I think so.
If I remember it right, how many names are in the title?
Oh, yeah.
But for the cloudy day, I know it's a little tougher to see, but it's a very cool texture and look. And then we'll go over the sticker in just a minute with Chelsea. So, but wanted to show you some of the features. Obviously, you got your memory here. You got the massaging seats, the rear sunshade, power up and down, windows, mirrors. Also, more storage for drinks. But let's show the seat controls on the side. So easy, very easy to get to. You got the width adjustment, the headrest adjustment, and then you've got the leg extension up front. In case you're taller, you need to have a little bit more leg support, hamstring support, and then obviously the lumbar support. And you got the M5, and then you can see the dead pedal here, or for for more stability for that left foot. Very cool pedal. And let's show them the rest there, Chelsea. Yeah, so you've got a nice design pedals kit in here. And then we've picked the blue color for the interior. There's multiple colors you can pick from. And then check out this steering wheel. Yeah, the M1 and M2 buttons have been moved up top. They're nice and red, kind of that really sporty look. What's great about these is there's multiple settings that you can set up in the iDrive or even through the dash and set those for full-on race mode if you want, or maybe have one of them be more of a comfort drive. So it's kind of nice depending on what you're driving into, the canyons. If someone's giving you a little attitude at the stoplight, you can push one button and just turn it completely into a beast.
That'll come in handy.
Definitely. And then you have like your ACC active cruise control settings here, more of your lane keeping features here. And then you've also got control for voice command and accessing different things into your heads-up display. What do we have up there right now? Just trying to think what we've got floating up there. Oh, we've got the speed. I know it's flashing a little bit, but yeah, I know it's tough with the camera picking that up. We can try it later.
It is a massive display, though. I like it.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten larger with the new generation. Okay, I'll go to the other side.
All right.
Oh, let's do a little bit more rev time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Wow, that's awesome. Man, never get tired of that. And then also you can see the carbon fiber spoiler that we ordered on the car. So not too obvious, but a nice touch. And being the carbon fiber, it's a very nice signature look from BMW. There is a lot of different things you can put on the car, but I know, you know, we try not to overload them, and there's some nice little performance features. Now, one thing about the drivability of the car, really the settings you have are amazing. This car is definitely ready for the track. Dealing with the all-wheel drive, the two-wheel drive, you've got a lot of settings you can customize on here, but they definitely wanted to make sure that we do have a percentage of enthusiasts that do like to take these on the track. So it's one thing I can tell you with the all-wheel drive system, also with the drifting or different, I guess you'd say, styles of performance driving coming in and out of turns and things like that. BMW definitely has made this car, or I should say really made it available to do the drifting, you know, throw that back end around, things like that, with the dynamic stability control settings and with the M settings. Just wanted to show you the front again, because one thing I really noticed from the M2, man, I love that front bumper on that M2. That thing is just amazing. Every time I see pictures of that thing, or it's cruising down the road, it's such an awesome, broad, mean-looking bumper. And they've really brought some of the characteristics from that M2 into this M5. It's got that, which, you know, is the big brother of them all, the M5. And I just love the look of it. And you can see just all the opening for all the breathing and cooling systems. And you can see underneath there. But yeah, let's go inside and show you that shifter. Talk about a different look. All right, how's it going?
Going well.
Good. Oh, let's first, actually, before I get in, I want to show you the seats. So definitely something that we brought over from the, obviously the M3 and M4. So you've got the highlighted light here, especially at night, you'll notice, for the welcome lights getting in. And then you've got the headrest comes up, and then the whole thing can fold forward. I know it's probably tough to see with my angle, but you can really dial it in. And then these seats, I mean, check out the bolstering. So in case you are going to drive through the canyons and have some fun, I mean, we've got some serious seats that'll hug. There's a lot of depth. You can really get in there and fall in if you need to. But please obey all street laws. Please drive under control. So yeah, please be safe when you're out there in a car like this. The capabilities are amazing, but please follow, especially on the public streets, all laws in your state. And then take it to the track if you want to have some fun. All right, definitely. I would love to hear from some of you enthusiasts that have taken some of your M cars out on the track. You know, please, it'd be nice to see some comments down there talking about that and just how your car kind of blew you away, especially pushing it to the limit like that. And then you can see the sewn dash. Oh yeah, let's go over the sticker, Chelsea. Let's do that.
Let's see what do we got here.
Okay.
The ultimate driving machine.
That is true.
So 2018 BMW M5 sedan. It's a Nardo gray with black full merino leather. It comes with driving assistance plus package as well as the executive package. And we've got 20-inch wheels, M wheels. What else? Apple CarPlay compatibility, Bowers & Wilkins sound system, which you showed earlier. Night vision with pedestrian detection. And carbon fiber front splitters, carbon fiber rear spoiler, and a carbon fiber rear diffuser.
Yeah, we've got a nice group of carbon fiber accessories.
And then we've also got destination charge and gas guzzler tax.
Yep, that happens here in the United States. So we got a total retail price on this particular model of $129,715. And then if you can fold that open for us, you can see the mileage city and highway. It's rated at 15 and 21 with an average of 17. And then there's your final assembly on the car. So cool.
Awesome.
All right. So let's span out the cabin here with the different leather designs and sewing patterns they've done for the M5. Definitely like the headliner, the Alcantara headliner. Feel that, it's like suede-like. So it's really nice. It's like you can pit your car. But also it's very neat. BMW, you can see going to the red buttons, kind of picking up that traditional race car, kind of highlighted, that fire red kind of look, just kind of giving a little bit more attitude. Then you can see that dynamic digital dash we have with the different settings. So very cool, big, easy to read. And then we have, currently this is our biggest touchscreen that we have at 10.25 inches is our great touchscreen. It's our high resolution. But now some of the things I wanted to show you, let's see if down here with the buttons without this thing freaking out. Okay, so obviously we got our 3 settings here, you know, from the other M cars: engine management, suspension, steering, and your DCS, your dynamic stability control system. One thing is obviously you have your setup here, this button that's, you know, you can use for changing your different drivetrains. So if we push that, let me get you back up to the iDrive. Come on, sweetheart. Let's get this. Okay. So you can see here, I pushed it and it highlights the MX drive, and you can push down on it. Now you can see it's default into that 4-wheel drive. Now we need to turn off the DSC. So let's just push it, and you can see it takes us right over to 4-wheel drive sport. Now if you hold down, let's make sure I show you. You can see right here, hold down the DSC button, and we hold that down for about 5 seconds, and then now you can see it's turned it off. Now we can go into the 2-wheel drive feature here. So that way, definitely, if you're somewhere where you can do some drifting, have some fun with that back end and throwing it around, that's definitely the way to do it. But remember, please drive under all state laws and drive under control at all time, please.
Be safe.
Yeah, or take it to the track. As you'll know, you can see here, you're like, wait a second, Scott, you've got some kind of alert going off on the iDrive system. So one thing about these M cars, you can go all the way over to your notifications, touch the screen or use the controller, and you can see break-in service. So most of all the enthusiasts definitely know this is a mandatory service. So you can see for years now, BMW has warned you from the very beginning. So please take it in right around those mileage. You can actually void your warranty for the future if you do not have this service done. And it's very important. I think there's going to be some fluids that are going to be replaced and things like that. This car is, you know, high performance, so they want to make sure you do a nice break-in period and then really just open this thing up to be a monster. Let's see. How's that heads-up display? Can we see it? Oh, there it is. I see it flashing.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can see there. It's definitely gotten a lot larger than our previous generations. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else to talk about. There's just so much on this car. Well, really, Chelsea, where can we follow you at?
On Instagram, you can follow me at BMW_Chels, and that's CHELS.
Cool. And she'll be putting up some more pictures of this car, so definitely you can follow her there. And hopefully do more videos in the future. We'll keep putting pictures up there. She definitely likes cars.
Absolutely.
So, let's see. I think that's about a quick preview right now. I know we're running close to 20 minutes. But check it out. And then hopefully I think we do have another one that's come in that's kind of a neat color that hopefully I'll be able to shoot here very soon. So, but you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and please, if you can, share this on your other media sources like Facebook. That would be great. Yeah, that way at least we can get more subscribers. I know we're getting close to 100K in the family here, so thanks all of you from following me, and especially from the very beginning. I still go back and watch some of those little videos. They're so hilarious to watch. All right, Chelsea's going to straighten this thing out and have a blast just for a short little spurt here. There we go. Yeah, and please, if you're looking for a BMW, definitely let me know. Man, that thing sounds good. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.